Good afternoon, Stampin' friends, and welcome to our second session for Saturday. And today I am featuring the beautiful bokeh and beautiful butterfly suite. That's right, this is a whole suite that you can take a look at if you flip your catalogs to page 38 and it goes through page 41. So 4 pages to look at with this suite. It's quite amazing. I like to choose things out of the catalog that are a little unique, and this one has a unique die. Um, so that is why I picked that, and I just like to play with stuff like that. So jump on in, say hello. We have people with us already. There is Barb and Sharon. Hello, ladies. I am really excited to share this one. So on page 41, it's going to show you two different ways to cut with what I call the edged butterfly. So I'll explain that more when I get to that. Hi, Tony. Hi, Nicole. Um, but I always want you to check your catalogs for tips and techniques because Stampin' Up! Does put them in there. And again, I would point them out, but I can't until the 7th of January. We are not allowed to show the catalog, even though you guys have yours, until later. So, yep, beautiful bokeh. So, this whole suite, the entire suite, is only $79.25, and it includes the bundle. And the bundle includes the butterflies, the embossing folder, and the dies. So I know you guys are so used to getting your dies in your stamp set that you want to order the embossing folder, but this is included. So don't order it separately because it comes with the bundle. So always double check that too and make sure. So besides these three items, you also get that beautiful bokeh paper. And these cute little, I haven't even played with these, but I'm planning on it today. Lord help me, I don't want this to pop open and spill everywhere. There we go. Check that out. Oh my gosh, that looks like fun. They are called Itty Bitty Bokeh Mix. So they are just all sorts of fun in there, and it is packed. I have a little jar. I think I'm going to toss some of these in that jar, and we'll do that as a giveaway this afternoon for all my viewers who are watching live. So I'm going to leave that cap off and pray to the Lord I don't spill that. Hi, Sandy. And we'll be adding that later. So here is this gorgeous bokeh paper. Now, bokeh is a technique that was created by photographers to do light backgrounds. And I love this technique, but now that Stampin' Up, look at it, another one here already. Stampin' Up came up with paper, it just makes things so easy. Tony's like loving the sparkles. I know they're awesome. So here's what we have, and it is Balmy Blue, Berry Burst, Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, and Fresh Freesia. So here is our Freesia, but you know they have a touch of other colors in there too. So here's the back side. Isn't that pretty? So this one's your bokeh, and this one looks more like a splatter technique. Oh, and I am finding these little guys everywhere now. Either that or he never left my finger. That must be the case because there he is again. Okay, let's put that over there. All right, and here we got our Berry Burst bokeh, and we'll flip that. Oh, and look at that. That looks like cotton candy. But again, it's got those little splatters in there, which is cool. I want to show you something neat that I'm doing with this. Hi, Dawn and Candy. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I think I did. There's Carol. Okay, I think I got you all. Nicole, I caught you. Barb and Sharon. Welcome, everyone. I'll just say it that way. There we go. And this will be our Calypso Coral. We'll flip that. That is pretty. Ooh, these two colors look nice together. There's our Daffodil Delight. That is gorgeous. And then we have a nice mix on the back. Again, little splatters. Here's our Balmy Blue. So pretty. I'll be using this one. The splatters. And look at this one. This one has a little bit of all your colors in it. Pretty, pretty. So there's the back of that one. I think I picked this one too. Not sure. Can't remember. The colors are so pretty on all of them. But love that bokeh. Makes your card making really easy to do. So I'm not really going to stamp this afternoon because you guys know how to stamp. And you will see more stamped images throughout the next couple months with this because I plan on using this one a lot. But I wanted to focus on the embossing folder and the dies because they go together. If I can pull this guy out, I always open my top up so I can slide my folders in and out. There we go. So here is our embossing folder. See if we can get that up there. Gorgeous. And there's 2 sheets of dies here. This is just the first one. And this is the big butterfly. And look at, he die cuts your embossed image. So how cool is that? Now Stampin' Up! Has done this before, and it's one of my favorite things. I love this technique. It just makes things so much simpler. So we're going to like play around with this a little bit. So if you take a piece of 4 by 5 1/4, because I always like my edges, you guys know that. But on this first card, I'm edging in white, not popping any color in this one yet. So there we go. And I thought, well, that's really nice. And then I just stamped a little greeting. Hello, this is one of the ones that come with it on a piece of scrap paper. And then I went, I need a little more texture. Not that this isn't enough texture, but what if we wanted some more lift? So now we want dimension besides texture. So I take this and run it through my cutting machine, and out comes my butterfly. So we're going to use that. This one we're going to set right there because we're going to use that for our second card. So I'm going to take this. We'll put our butterfly right over there. And we're going to give this just a little fold and a little adhesive right there. I'm just going to layer that right on top. Besides a pretty little hello card, this would make a beautiful wedding card, especially in all white. Or anniversary, if you want to add just a touch of silver or gold to it. Wouldn't that be pretty? So there we go. There's our texture. Let's fling my wings up a little bit. Now you got the texture underneath. Look at that. How pretty. All right, let's get our, that's my ribbon scissors. So I'm just gonna, don't know about this. I'll go this way. We'll just tuck that under there. What's that? That looks good. And Barb has joined us. Welcome, Barb. We are working with the beautiful bokeh designer paper and beautiful butterfly suite. And we have created a white on white. cute little hello there, right? And what if, let's see if I can do this. I haven't played with this glue for a minute, so, oh, good. We're going to put one down here by our hello, one up here, and how about one between that space and the wing? All right. I'll put my little glue right here, bring that back. And let's see what we can find in here that's really pretty. Ooh, these are flat, I like. Oops. Right. He was close. There is one. Come on. I'm picking the ones that look like just little mirrors. Because some even have designs and there's different sizes in here. Oh my gosh, it's just a treasure trove there of goodies. Look at that. Very subtle. You could actually add more if you wanted to. And I'm just going to stick with very simple. And there we go. There is our first card. Now, I know a lot of you guys like your glitter, so go ahead and add some Wink of Stella on there if you want. Otherwise, I have some other ideas. Okay. Now, our second card, I'm going to use the bokeh paper. There's our balmy blue. Get that out of the way. And introduce to you the detail die. This detail die actually fits right inside of there. However, both edges cut. So you would get a cut edge here and your butterfly would cut out. So now you kind of see where I'm going with this. They both cut out. So thank you, Sandy. We're going to put this in here. What I want to do first is let me get my paper down. Okay. On this one, I'm cut my designer paper, which is unusual. Uh-oh, I'm running out here. Let me grab my second one. I got another one. Back up. Okay. I cut my designer paper the same size as my card front. So it's 5 1/4 by 5 1/2, I'm sorry, by 4 1/4. So, because I want the whole piece covered, no white edges like we did this morning. And now I have to very carefully line this up. There we go. Whew, that's pretty good for me. Okay. Now, if it's off just a little bit, you can trim with your scissors or your cutter downstairs. And I'm going to lay this on so we get to see that pretty bokeh. And I'm going to glue this because of the texture. Although you could easily just use the stamp and seal. That works nice too. Thank you, Sharon. I think you guys are going to fall in love with this as much as I did. It is just so pretty. And with these simple cutting techniques, I mean, you can just make some really gorgeous cards in no time at all. Okay, gonna set that glue down there. Okay, and while I have the glue out, we'll just do his little body here. Now, he does not come with the little antenna. So I did cut out this guy. They have these in a couple different sizes. We're just going to lay this in here. Notice I did not glue the wings down. I do not want them down. I want them loose. I want them to create motion and texture. And we're going to add a little butterfly in here. Now, his little antenna I will put down there. And this will be a double hold to keep our butterfly on. Cool, right? So we did, sorry, I did glue him down, but having the body there is a little safety net for us. Okay, now let's take that glue out. Let's add a little more. I don't have a verse for this one, so I'm going to put two little guys over here. And let's do one right up here. I really wanted to play with these. I'm going to grab one that has the design on it. There we go. Oh, now a little one. We have different sizes. So cute. This one really pulls the balmy blue color out, doesn't it? Again, you could add more if you wanted to. I work in not pairs. I work in odd numbers. So 1, 2, 3. So if you wanted to add another one over here and one over there, you'd have 5. That would work. But look at how simple. Now, the inside, you can have all your greeting. You have the beautiful bokeh that frames, and then you still have all of that underneath the wings, and you have a nice little flutter card. How's that? All right. Now, I thought I would try something a little fun here. We're going to do a combination of what I've shown so far. Barb goes, gorgeous. Oh, I'm glad you like it. And look at, I am hardly doing anything. It's the embossing and some die cutting and this gorgeous bokeh paper. And boom, you guys got lots of cards in no time that are so pretty. Okay. I knew I was going to forget what color this was. It is one of the in colors. So who can help me out here? Still got that little bit of a foggy brain. Ooh, you guys, there's little rounded ones in here. Ooh, I got to pick them out quick while I see them. Squirrel. These are so cool. Look at what we found. More goodies in the goodie pile. Okay, I got to get him. I think he's right there. We go. 3 of them. Okay. Look at how full this is. So like I said, I have a little jar. So I'm going to fill that little jar up and we're going to give that away to one of you wonderful ladies watching today. Okay, has anybody guessed this color yet? It is an in color. And I have a different name in my head and it's not the one. So guys, look in your catalogs and try to pick out this color. Oh, I got it. Somebody else got it? Petunia Pop. That's it. So there we go. We got that. And then remember, this was on our first card. It was our background. This one I trimmed down a little bit more. So this is 3 3¾ by 5. That way we get a nice little border around there. Stamp my So Thankful. That comes with it. And so does this little die here. Both come with this bundle, sweet, whatever you want to call it. And we are going to put this background on. I'm just loving this because you guys could sit there and cut your cardstock and then watch TV and roll these out, and you could easily do a whole bunch of cards. Now, Remember that gorgeous bokeh paper? What would happen if you took that beautiful paper and cut out that detailed butterfly? What do you think? I think you'd get a really beautiful little butterfly there. We're going to top him off. Yeah, we're going to bend his little wings. If you are wondering where I got my little glue holder, I got those for my retreat attendees and for our fall retreat, was it, ladies? Yep. Okay, I'm going to bring this down. Kind of match up his wings there. I'll use this, then I won't get my fingers all full of glue. Can twist them with my hands. There we go. And again, to hold him down, I cut out one of those little bodies, and I cheated a little bit because I had a little bit of, it's called glitter glue or shimmer, whatever. It was in a paper pumpkin kit. So see, those paper pumpkin kits are pretty awesome. Valentine one looks pretty. I'll be sharing a post on that probably tomorrow. Well, let's put our body down because that will match. So now you could use Wink of Stella in there too if you don't have that little glitter one. Because that little glitter paste or glue or whatever it was actually from not this Christmas, but last Christmas. Okay, look at this. Woo! I think the bokeh paper looks really nice as a butterfly, don't you? Let's get our greeting on. And then I have one more. And that one I'm just basically going to share the tips with you. Whoops. We do not want that upside down. Put that right down here. You got some really nice sayings in this set, but I just chose the little ones because I really wanted to highlight the die cutting for you. So pretty. We're not done. We got to add those. These are like little half moons. And put one up here by our greeting. And over there, let's put one in between this butterfly and that butterfly and the same down here. Kind of tucking those in between the wings. Oh gosh. Perfect pick, because this one is totally jiving with those colors here. I don't want to move these too much because I put a little more glue on there than I needed. So it's going to take a minute to dry. But oh yes. Look at those colors. Think Stampin' Up! Did that on purpose? I think so. I think they got their balmy blue and their pinks and all that in there. So there we go. I just love them. So don't forget to put all this on your wish list. And remember, do not order if you buy the bundle, don't order the folder because that comes with it. The folder, the dies, and the stamp set are all in that bundle. And then the suite includes the paper and these cool embellishments. So, okay, we got 3 pretty butterflies, but I got one more. Not going to really demo this because I really just want to show you. I'm going back to okay, here's that second sheet of butterflies. And this is where this one comes from. So this is what I call our edged butterfly. So this I am setting on a folded piece of paper. See, this is like a regular card base here. So it's folded in half. And Stampin' Up! Has these little lines on here, and I wanted to point those out because that's very important. Those little lines on the die are your guide to placement of your die. So you're going to line those little edges up with the edge of your cardstock so that when you cut it, look what happens. You can open up. I put some washi tape there so it wouldn't fall apart while I was showing you. So check that out. Pretty cool, huh? But again, just want to, they have little score lines in there, and you're going to line those score lines up with the edge of your folded piece of paper. And this is what I did with that one. So I turned this into its own fancy little card. I took that die cut butterfly and I did a whole one just like we did on our first one. And I watercolored it. So I used the brush to brush my base first. So as you can see, I went around and brushed it, and I went a little bit darker on the bottom. And then this is a little putsy. I took my water painters and my ink, and I just went in and watercolored these. This is the, oh my gosh, Lemon Lime Twist, I believe. And this is the Coastal Cabana. And then in the center, I kind of mixed the two. But it just makes a really pretty watercolor butterfly. And then I use some of my leftover gems from Christmas. I think these are still, if you go online, you can find them in there. Unless they sold out during the last chance, but check that last chance list too. Now remember, if you want celebration items, you cannot order until Thursday. So I just want to make that clear. That's why I haven't put any links in or anything like that in yet, because I don't want you to jump the gun and then miss out on celebration items. But there are our pretty little butterflies. Again, super simple. Just pre-cut your cardstock, roll it through your machine, and then do the same with some cutting. And you can either use the full butterfly or you can use the little delicate detailed butterfly and just really create some fun stuff. So thank you all for joining me. You know, I wasn't sure that I really needed more butterflies, but the fact that they had that edging one in there is what turned me, because now I can make all sorts of cute cards with that. My granddaughters are going to flip over this. And if this scares you to send it like this, mount the back on a card. There you go. Or you could even do this, and mount that back onto there and have this flip up. There is so much you can do. It's going to be a lot of playing. So thank you guys. I'm really happy that you like these all, because I was just having so much fun playing with these. And again, I haven't even started with the stamping yet. So I got so many ideas. Because remember this from last night? It's all full of our little piece here that we die cut from our designer paper last night. Well, this gave me an idea. So wait till you see that. It's going to be in an upcoming blog post. So make sure you watch those. I'm going to sit down right now and get everybody's names from the afternoon session, because I have 2 giveaways to do yet. I'll be giving away these for this afternoon and those little hearts from this morning. So you guys will be seeing me soon. And don't forget, 6:30 tonight, I have the Darling Dinos. So if you got grandkids and they're into dinosaurs, you got to see this. Thanks again, and I'll see you later. Good afternoon, everyone.